So one of the things that really happened is you couldn't script this. Like, there was drama, there was excitement. So P3 goes undefeated all the way through the first set of brackets. And it couldn't have been any better because they went against another undefeated robot to put themselves in the finals, and it came down to a judge's decision, and it was a split decision. And so the crowd was on pins and needles and ends, but P3, they got through. P3 won, they were victorious, and they were guaranteed into the final. Then we have Wasp. Wasp, who had only lost because they accidentally flipped their own selves out of the arena. They end up putting themselves in loser's bracket, but they fight their way through the loser's bracket to be victorious on the loser's bracket, and then they're coming head to head with P3 at the very end. So we got P3, who has never lost, Wasp, who lost once, double elimination bracket. So P3 had to only win one time, but Wasp had to win twice. And so they go head to head. Of course, the stands are now packed with everybody from all the other teams are in the stands and they're watching it. They go head to head, and sure enough, Wasp comes out. Wasp wins on a flip and they win. So each team gets a designated turnaround time. So they go back to the pits to make any repairs they need to make, and they have 15 minutes to do that. P3 finds out that when they got flipped, they actually broke a wire off of their switch. They spent about 10 minutes trying to figure out why their robot wouldn't power on until they found the spot. And it was really neat to watch them go over to the table, solder in the wire as quick as they could. They made the quickest repair they could. Sure enough, boom, it's working again, and they make it just within the allotted time to get back into the arena to face Wasp. So it's Wasp, P3, both have now had one loss going head to head, and the final battle, I can only describe it as epic. It was two really good drivers going against each other, circling, going in for their shot, doing the best they could. P3 trying not to be hit with that big drum weapon, or Wasp trying not to be hit with that big drum weapon on the front of P3. P3 trying to stay out of the way of that flipper, because that flipper was devastating throughout the day, until finally, there at the very end, the flipper prevailed. Wasp came in, flipped him over, moved him into the corner, flipped him again, moved him another time, they flipped him out, and the crowd absolutely lost it. But two great teams, both of them deserved to be in the finals, going head to head with each other.